Imagine a timid young man named Peter, who always seemed to blend into the background at social gatherings. Peter was like a wallflower, quietly observing the world from the security of his own bubble. He was not naturally outgoing, nor did he possess the assertiveness that some people seemed to exude effortlessly. This made him feel unnoticed, almost invisible in social settings, and it was a feeling he knew all too well. His shoulders were always hunched, his gaze often directed towards the floor. He had a habit of folding his arms across his chest, as if to create a barrier between himself and the world. He seldom made eye contact when speaking to others, and his voice was often barely above a whisper. It was as if he was trying to make himself as small as possible to take up as little space as he could. But then, Peter started to notice something. He realized that his feelings of discomfort and invisibility were not only due to his quiet personality, but were also linked to his body language. He noticed that those who appeared confident and comfortable in social situations often had open, relaxed body language. They stood tall, made eye contact, and their movements were fluid and self-assured. Peter knew something had to change, and that's when he discovered the power of body language. Peter was determined to transform himself, and he started with his body language. From the moment he woke up until he closed his eyes at night, Peter was on a mission. He knew that if he wanted to boost his self-confidence, he had to begin with the way he carried himself. He understood that his body language could either communicate confidence or betray insecurity, so he decided to make some changes. The first thing Peter focused on was maintaining eye contact. He realized that avoiding someone's gaze could make him appear unsure or untrustworthy. So he began practicing consistent eye contact during conversations, ensuring he was engaged, present, and confident. It wasn't easy at first, it felt awkward and unnatural, but, like with any skill, the more he practiced, the more comfortable he became. Next, Peter decided to work on his posture. He had a habit of slouching, which not only affected his physical health, but also conveyed a lack of confidence. So he made a conscious effort to stand tall, pull his shoulders back, and lift his chin. This wasn't just about looking confident, but about feeling it too. Whenever he felt himself starting to slouch, he would correct his posture, reminding himself to stand tall. Finally, Peter focused on using open gestures. He noticed that he often crossed his arms or legs, which could make him seem defensive or closed off. So, he started to practice open body language, using gestures that communicated openness and engagement. He found that not only did this make him appear more approachable, but it also helped him feel more open and receptive to others. Peter practiced these behaviors every day, during conversations with friends, at work meetings, even when he was alone. He made them a habit until they became second nature. He knew that real transformation required consistency, and he was committed to making these changes permanent. Over time, Peter noticed a remarkable change, not just in how others perceived him, but in how he saw himself. His body language had become a powerful tool in his journey toward self-confidence. As Peter's body language changed, so too did his self-confidence. When Peter first embarked on his journey towards improving his body language, he was a reserved individual, often battling with self-doubt and low self-esteem. But as he began to adopt confident body language, his self-perception started to shift. He discovered that standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and using open gestures made him feel more self-assured. His newfound confidence was apparent not only to himself, but to those around him as well. This shift in his body language began to positively influence his interactions with others. At social gatherings, where he once felt awkward and out of place, Peter now found himself at ease. He was no longer the wallflower, fading into the background. Instead, he was engaging, conversational, and comfortable. He was making new friends, building stronger relationships, and leaving a lasting impression on people he met. But the impact didn't stop at social gatherings. Even at work, Peter's confident body language started opening doors. He was speaking up in meetings, sharing his ideas, and taking on leadership roles. His colleagues and superiors took notice, and he began to excel, earning the respect and admiration of his peers. In essence, Peter's transformation was not just about how others perceived him, but more importantly, how he perceived himself. His confident body language was a catalyst, sparking a transformation in his self-esteem and self-confidence. Peter's story is a testament to how adopting confident body language can transform one's self-esteem. Now, you might be wondering, how can I emulate Peter's success? Well, the answer lies in the art of confident body language. Let's delve into some practical tips to help you master this essential skill. Firstly, maintaining eye contact is crucial. It's a silent way of saying, I'm confident, I'm here, and I'm engaged. But remember, there's a fine line between steady eye contact and an intimidating stare. Aim for a friendly yet assertive gaze. Secondly, stand tall. Good posture is the cornerstone of confident body language. Picture an invisible string pulling you upwards from the top of your head. This will naturally align your spine, open your chest, and help you stand taller. This isn't just about looking confident, it's about feeling confident too. Next, use open gestures. This means uncrossing your arms and legs and using your hands when you speak. Open gestures signal to others that you're approachable, trustworthy, and confident. Now, all these tips sound simple, but they need practice. Just like learning a new sport or a musical instrument, adopting confident body language requires consistency. Try incorporating these behaviors into your daily routine until they become second nature. You might feel a bit awkward at first, but with time, you'll notice a significant boost in your self-esteem. Remember, body language is a powerful tool that can significantly boost your self-confidence. So, start today and step into a world of newfound confidence and success. Peter's transformation was not overnight, and yours won't be either. Change is a marathon, not a sprint. It demands time, patience, and most importantly, consistent effort. Remember, your body language can be an incredibly powerful tool, a silent yet vivid language that can significantly elevate your confidence and self-esteem. As American author and motivational speaker Tony Robbins once said, "To effectively communicate, we must realize that we are all different in the way we perceive the world, and use this understanding as a guide to our communication with others." Let your body language communicate your confidence to the world.